What's up, guys? Welcome to the welcome to the YouTube video streaming platform. Now, how do you say this? Welcome to the YouTube live. We're here with you again. Put the big thumb up if you just joined here. An error occurred. Please try again later. What do you mean an error occurred? Can you guys see me well? Troubleshoot video streaming issues. Manufacturer can cause video streaming issues by troubleshooting your internet or device connection. You can play your videos again. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's try again. What do you mean? Ethan, can you see me well? Can everyone see me? Okay, pass and go. Maybe it's just something bad here. Okay, I feel like everyone can see me now. It was just troubleshoot a connection wherever. So you guys gonna see me in different room today. Doesn't look so cute because I lost my selfie stick and I lost the thing that I need for putting my camera on. That's why you guys gonna see me in different room today. How was Las Vegas? I'm gonna talk about all these details today. Dallas, how are you doing? Thank you for being on my live yesterday. Yesterday on my live, TikTok was blocked for no reason. They said it's controversial, which was nothing controversial. So I'm gonna do TikTok lives on my second account now. I submitted an appeal. They still didn't check it. But I'm not even mad or sad. Like, I'm tired of this. How did it feel being back in LA? There's so many questions, Dallas. So we're gonna talk about all those questions. Don't forget to put the big thumb up. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Art, how is your allergy? My allergies are here, but it is better than it was when I just came back. So this is good. Let me see. I don't like my haircut at all. I don't like my haircut because I didn't wash my hair today, but it's okay. We're gonna talk about my trip today and changes, and I have some couple ideas here and just trying to make your day better and bring you some better mood today because I'm in a good mood today. So we have all gonna be in a good mood today. So we see Frank here, Thomas, Victor, Demir, Dallas, Robert Stewart, Ethan, Thomas Blake. So we getting more and more people, guys. Again, Joe here. Everyone, please, I know where you're from, most of you, but comment down below in the chat where you're from. Put the big thumb up so more people gonna see this live. Eric here, and we're gonna start with couple news. Maybe that's what say. Okay, we're gonna start with Mark saying, Chicago in the house. You're really handsome and beautiful today. Thank you so much, Ethan. I appreciate it. We got Dallas here. We got, wait, Dallas, are you from Dallas? You're from Dallas, right? Because I have another Dallas. He's from Australia. That's I know for sure. Don't forget to put the big thumb up, guys. Don't skip the big thumbs up here. Hi from Riley, North Carolina. Riley, North Carolina, Kevin here. New Jersey in the house. You guys got 30 people watching, 10 likes. Don't cheat, everyone, okay? I haven't been live on Sunday last week, so we have to, make it up. And we got Moscow here. Daniel is from Moscow. Okay, that's unusual. We got Serbia. That's unusual too. So I see we're getting more new people here. And I agree, you're cute and sweet. Thank you so much, Kevin. Robert Stewart says, still in Pennsylvania. I think your apartment is causing your allergy. Frank, I clean my apartment a lot. And it's an old building. I clean the apartment a lot. And I was in old buildings when I was in LA. I don't know, and it didn't do that well. So I don't think the reason of my allergy is only my apartment. I think one of the reasons of my allergies in Austin, because Austin is the worst for allergies. You can Google this information, and this is true. Kevin says you were in Florida last week. Idaho, yes, I was in Florida last week. Do you like Bulgaria? Never been, but I'm pretty sure it's very nice. I am confident it's very nice. Portland, Oregon, we got Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. I do start to get more and more people from United Kingdom, which is very, very nice. I love United Kingdom. I feel like if I would not live in America, I'd love to live in London. I am from northern area of Philadelphia. I don't live in the city. I kind of live in the countryside, Donald says. I have here, love your videos on your TikTok. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out my TikTok and Patreon, especially Patreon. I really appreciate your support on Patreon. You can text me over there too. I think I might add, okay, this is other changes on my stuff. Is the cypress trees in Austin? Trees are not the best in Austin. That's what I'm gonna say. And you guys can see me well, right? I try to like put more of my body here. Okay, this is well for now. Like I feel like this is good, right? So my selfie stick, I lost during this trip. I lost my jacket, which is very sad. My leather jacket. I lost my pants and shirt and belt, and I called hotel. They didn't find it. They said they don't have it. And I lost my selfie stick, but I already put it on my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna put some more stuff on my Amazon wish list if someone will wanna check it out, because I didn't do anything on Amazon wish list. And someone is gonna, like Thomas, I know he got me. So I'm gonna get my selfie stick today. But this life is gonna be in this weird situation. Pozdrowienia z Polski. Dzięki serdecznie, pozdrawiam Polskę też. Next time I'm in Austin, you're still single, can I take you out on a dinner? Kevin, I think that's one of the things I figure out, that I don't want to have a boyfriend now, probably. I do, and I even thought about talking to someone, but I don't know. I just want someone who's gonna be 100% sure. Your fine art, Victor says. They said this year is the worst year for allergies that Texas had a long time. That's not the best first impression for me, Robert. Zipper needs to come down a little. Okay, zipper needs to come down a little. We can. Okay. Still scheduled for today. Thomas said, thank you so much. Donald says, you look perfect. Really like what you do. Thank you so much. So make sure you guys check out my Patreon. I would really, really appreciate it. And let's talk about trip a little bit, because I feel like we're in a good mood. Talk about trip right now. And a lot of people had so many questions. How many places I've been to, and what did I do in all those places, and what happened during this trip. And during this trip, I started to. So it all started when Tampa Pride, one of the organizers, he actually like contacted me, and he asked me if I want to come to Tampa, and I said, yeah, why not? And it's first Pride after Corona Mora, and they were supposed they tried, because it's Pride is non-profit. I don't know if the entertainers get paid, or I don't know, but they tried to get me hotel. They didn't get me hotel, but they gave me a good discount on a hotel, and I got one night for free. So I was like, why not? But the flight to, how do you say it, the flight to Tampa was so terrible. It was so long, and I've been having a little bit of they said, let me see, you look perfect, really, what are your next trips? Okay, let me finish. Honestly, you don't see, like, but after probably my grandparents passed away, you can see that my YouTube, I definitely post less videos, and for the past like 2 months I've been still trying to, like, be hardworking, but I'm not gonna hide that I had kind of depression. And I went to New York City. I really love the New York City vibe, because like I feel like Austin doesn't have this vibe for sure. And one of the reasons is, like, okay, 6 hours Tampa flight, and I had this photographer who offered me to have a free photo shoot, and I was like, okay. And he lives in Miami. He offered me like 2 months ago. And I grow, you guys probably don't look at Instagram too much, but I grow my Instagram so fast now because of the pictures I get. And I'm not a model. The only reason why I do this kind of pictures is because it helps me to grow, and it's like for free for me. And I was like, okay, so in order for me to grow on Instagram, if Instagram grows, other platform grow, and I'm gonna go to Miami and have a photo shoot that I've been offered. So I took a ticket to Miami, because to Miami flight is 2 hours and 35 minutes. So everything started from Miami, and I went to Miami. I got a hotel. I asked my friend Justin, you guys saw him in the videos, if he can actually go with me to Tampa to film TikToks and to help me film, other stuff. And he said yes. And I was like, okay, because hotel, everything paid, just come with me. And he's like, okay. So he helped me. He came to Miami first. In Miami, I barely slept, and it was the hardest photo shoot I ever had because this guy shoots in jeans and in the ocean, in the sand, and it was like storm day. It was like not super big storm, but it was like huge waves, and it was not a hottest water. So it was definitely experience. Like he said, but it's not very hard, right? I was like, you're trying to ask me, like, I'm not a professional model at all. And he did a good job and I did a good job. But then we went to a pool and he wanted me to do like some stuff with the flag while I'm in a pool, even though I can't really swim very well. But I remember it reminded me, like, if you watch Top Model, American Top Model, I don't know how it works here, but Ukrainian Top Model, it was like they were always having these photo shoots and they were like always telling how hard it is to do some things. It was very hard. Like I would just wanted to have some picture. So, but overall, like we shoot probably for 4 hours. I came to Miami at 12. I waited till check-in at 2:40. I did some stuff at my room and I went to the photo shoot. It was like 8 o'clock. We went to the get a dinner. I barely slept. Then I had then I let's say this then in Miami I met a very very nice guy and Justin came, so we hung out with Justin, but then at night I met a very very nice guy who went like it was the best experience I ever had in my life, one of the best experiences I had in my life. So I had some fun in Miami, but this is gonna stay behind the closed door. I think I might bring like some fun stuff if I, want to my Patreon more. It has nothing to do with it, but I'm just okay. I don't know what this means. So I was just reading some message. So what I was saying, I honestly enjoyed Miami a lot. So Miami, I barely slept. Like we woke up at 6 a.m. We went to sleep at 4 a.m. We woke up at 6 a.m. because there was fire alarm. Then we slept again for like an hour. Guys, don't forget to put the big thumbs up because with 46 people, 24 likes. I'm entertaining you here, telling the stories. You can put thumb up. It's cost you nothing. Okay, coming back to the story. So it was Miami. It was great night. It was great photo shoot, and I knew that I have a flight from Miami to Tampa for only like 40 minutes, so it was not super long. Art is spilling the tea. Art is spilling the tea. Okay, I'm gonna read the comment very quick now. Sunny Osners, Miami Beach is known as Little Moscow. Lots of Russian. Yes, Michael. Yes, you're very close to the point why it was one of the best nights I had. Did the guy who kept coming by your table last week ever make an introduction? What does it mean, Kevin? Justin? No, he's not gonna make introduction, but he's in my videos. I'm nervous about the changes we'll make. Okay, Dallas says I'm nervous about the. Dallas is not gonna be anything crazy. Art can stay heading up to my dad's birthday. Just wanted to grab and give you some support. Thank you so much, Eric. Gio, sorry. So after this, after Miami, we went to Tampa. And we went to Tampa and there was like this guy and there was first day was like VIP party, which was kind of boring for us. We were like it was cool, but it was kind of boring because I'm not like into drinking. Justin is too much into workout. He's like working out like 5 times per, like he's working out like a lot. He can the cute guy who kept walking by your table where you and Justin were sitting. Oh no, he never made an introduction, Kevin. I'm sorry. So we went first day, second day it was Pride, I think, right? Or no, second day it was chill day. We were just like filming some TikToks for Hilton and we did some like I don't even remember, but it was like very chill day. It was nice, very nice. And I think on the second day in Tampa, if I remember, no, it was not second day. Dennis Nelson here saying hi, Dennis. Hi, hi, hi. Made it better late than never. It's not super late. I'm gonna tell you some good news today. Dennis, for sure, you too. You should stay here. So on second day we were just chilling and like doing some TikToks and work, and I was editing video, uploading video from the first day. Third day we had the Pride parade. You guys can see my video is doing very very well. You can see the Pride again. If you can watch it again, I would really appreciate it, and it's gonna help increase this. But I feel like this is the most interesting video on my channel so far. Not interesting, but the most video that I put a lot of work in, and edit and like everything. I just tried very well, and I feel like this video turned out very well. So if you didn't see my Pride Parade video, you should watch it after this live. Don't leave after this before this live. So after this, after Pride, because you guys can see everything in Pride Parade video. It was fun. It was awesome. I told there was like very nice emotions, even though when you're taking part in the parade, it's kind of hard because like you're melting in the sun too much, and like you wait in a line too much, but it was fun. Like it was very, very cool. And we got on ABC News. I saw myself and people were sending me this, so it was very, very nice. The Pride TikTok is doing great. Yeah, we got a lot of videos from my TikTok, so it was like not only me fucking around, it was constantly doing something, which is very good, because I'm this kind of person who's like, even if he does something, he's always gonna tell, oh my gosh, you're so slow, Art, you have to be more productive. So whatever. After this, on the next day, it was Pride Parade. We came back at 6 p.m. because we were so tired. We were there from like 11 a.m. and we were so tired. We were not the party guys. I came back, we just got some dinner. I remember Justin went to sleep, and I started to edit video. Then I went on Tinder and met a very cool guy, and we spent time with a cool guy in Tampa, which was we're still talking with this guy, but he lives in Tampa, and I don't have an ambition to live in Tampa, unfortunately, and I don't know why good people live somewhere far. So, but this is it about this guy. I cannot tell you anything more. After this, I woke up next day, came to hotel. We went to Las Vegas. We did something. We were actually, we met the Scott, the guy who was one of the organizers, Pride. I took him to lunch. Then we watched the protest. Then we watched like some, bad stuff in Tampa that was happening. Like there were like Israel and Palestinian people. So I don't want to talk about this politics, but we were watching this on the street. And after this, we went to Saint Petersburg beach just to show around. Like we didn't have time. We were on the beach literally for like 5 minutes. And I just really like this paradise, St. Petersburg in Florida, because I'm not a super beach guy, and I feel like I'm very often can be like bored at these places. But at some point I was like, God damn it, it's not super expensive to spend here a week. And I was like even thinking I can just go here because it's so refreshing. Like guys, I'm very tired of Austin. I'm gonna tell you honestly. Like you guys know me, I moved a lot in my life, and I moved a lot, and I thought that I'm gonna settle in Austin. I'm not sure if I'm gonna settle in Austin. And yeah, and they had beach, and it was so beautiful. And the breathe, I just really love the breathe. Like I forgot what does it mean to be on the beach, because it was like, also it was like longest period when I left house in America for like, but I was not like I say, it was not a rest, because I was constantly like answering people on Patreon, doing pictures, photo shoot, these videos. It was couple chill days, but overall it was like intense. And when you're during the trip, you have to be active on social media, but you have to film. So it was very good experience. Not complaining a lot. If I want my life to be more like content creator and like an entertainer in the future, and be more not only on social media, I just really have to get used to this. But it was very like intense and cool. That's what I like about this trip. And I had my mind off, because like I said, when I was in Austin, is since probably my grandparents passed away, I started to think a lot, like how do I want to live my life? Why, like a lot of people say to me like, oh, you should be stable, you should be on the same place. But like you leave today and you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. And I didn't see so many things, and I know that I have to get better financially, and start more projects that I'm gonna talk to you about today. It cannot be only YouTube and TikTok and Patreon. You should be like everywhere nowadays in order to succeed, and in order to make living. And because a lot of a lot of you don't know, I quit restaurant 3 months ago to start doing all the YouTube stuff. And that's why, for example, in March, you saw 28 videos in 30 days only on YouTube. And besides this, it was like all platforms. But sorry, it's just like topic that I like talk about. But I coming back to this story, I forgot what beach means. and I really really loved the beach, and I was like, God, I want to go to the beach so bad. So that was the end of the treat, and I was like, I'm so sad we didn't go to the beach on Friday, because on Friday we were just sitting in pool and filming TikToks and like and I was editing videos and answering people on Patreon, because people on Patreon, like, it's same as, I don't want to show this, but like, for an example, when I get your PO box, right? I have whole PO box. I'm making a present for people who send me PO box. Like, for example, this is like what I get for one letter, right? This is like 2 pages front and back, and like I can barely read this. It takes so much time. So what I like on Patreon also is like a bunch of letters like this, and I'm trying to read all the message you send me, because people are not only on Patreon for my naked pictures. It's not naked. It's not necessarily 100% naked, right? But it's like not for hot pictures. They're actually for talk and all this stuff. So I remember I was answering a lot on Saturday. Then Sunday became Sunday. Sunday I was again working something, doing something. I did a live stream on Sunday. You remember, it was just a little bit while we were waiting for the flight. Then after we went to the beach, we went to the how do you say it? How do you say it? After we went to the beach, we went to the airport. After we went to the airport, we started to fly to Vegas. Why did I go to Las Vegas? That's another question I always get. All the TikToks with the private flight are great. Sorry, just reading your comments. Big thumbs up. Yeah, guys, big thumbs up. Don't don't laugh. Don't la la la. Sorry. You see, I'm forgetting English. Sorry. So after this, while I was looking at the tickets when I was in Tampa, I had another photographer who was in Las Vegas, who is like knows me like 3 months already, and he offered me a photo shoot. And when I was looking tickets from Tampa, it's again like so inconvenient, 6 hour flight with one stop. Now they actually added American airline that flies like 2 hours. I see, but it was like $400. And I was like, okay, how much does it cost to go from Tampa to Las Vegas? And it was, I think it was like $80. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Las Vegas and I'm gonna do a photo shoot here in Las Vegas and like do more pictures and do TikToks and collab with this other guy. And I offered Justin. Justin also came with me. So we got the hotel room for 2 nights, and one day we were there. We got there very late. We got there at like 8 p.m. We were waiting a lot for Uber. Guys, something happens with Uber in LA and in Las Vegas. Like, there's not enough Uber drivers. You're gonna wait for a while. So we came to Las Vegas. After we came to Las Vegas, someone is texting something. Yeah, after we came to Las Vegas, let me clean my nose, sorry. I know I'm terrible for this, but I cannot, like, it's allergies. Like, that's what happened to me in high school. So after we came to Las Vegas, we went for a walk. After we got to the hotel, we went for a walk, and we were like, all people don't wear masks. Casinos are full. Thousands of people in a casino. I've never seen so many people like at one place after like being in New York, when it was before COVID. So everything just back to normal. Everyone is just like so drinking, drunk, and I got so impressed by Vegas because I didn't expect it's gonna be fun. I thought it's like one street city, but it's not, because the photographer guy. So in order, we came to Vegas. We went to the walk. We tried to find food. Then we just started doing casino. Like, we were so tired, like we were dying, and I just went and Justin, and we just went sleep at like 1 a.m. We were like nothing. Next day, I met with. I had to take a rest because all these days, from Saturday on Sunday night, I met this guy in Tampa, and we didn't sleep very well a lot, but so it was lack of sleep for a while. So I actually slept, and I started to edit video again. I was editing this Pride video. Then it was Monday. We met with the photographer at 2 p.m. and we had a photo shoot, and we filmed TikTok. So we had the photo shoot from 2 till 6:30. So it was a long time, but it was like also talking and getting together, And after 6:30 to like 8:30, we filmed TikToks, which is not a lot of them. We filmed them very quick, but you can see I have like some Vegas TikToks. He made it on camera. And he showed me around, and I really was impressed by Las Vegas because it's such a cool city. and it's still cheap to live. Like you can find a studio for like 1,400 in a very by the strip. Like Austin, like I'm looking at the studios and they're like normal studio, not even super like luxury or something. It's becoming like 16, 1,800 to get a studio in downtown, like which is pretty much gonna be LA price very soon. And it's a lot. You know, you can live a little bit farther from downtown, but you need a car. And I don't want to have a car and pay $400 for insurance like my friends does, because I don't have any driving experience. So coming back, I we did a photo shoot. He showed me around. Las Vegas is awesome. If someone is gonna try to move there, it's awesome city. Like it's just so big, it's spread out, and there are so many city shopping centers that are not exist. Like I didn't see anywhere there in America. Like New York, the only big city shopping centers like this I saw in Europe, in Moscow. And you know, this is like where I like. And it's not only me who was impressed, my friend was also impressed by Las Vegas, because I thought it's like very boring city, like only for tourists, but no. So Las Vegas was fine, and we did this photo shoot. Then I went on Grinder, and after a photo shoot, because Justin was doing his thing, I was doing my thing when we were in Vegas. I went on Grinder. There was a guy who was like 23 feet away, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Hey." I was like, what's up? And he's like, I'm sitting in a bar. And he's like, I'm sitting in a bar too. Do you want to talk? Yeah, let's talk. So I went to this guy. He was 21 years old, and he was in a bar, and we started to talk. He lived in Chicago, and he was kind of weird, but he was nice, very nice. We made some friends, and his friend came later, and we were just drinking beer. We didn't do anything. So, you know, we met on Grindr, but we didn't do anything. Justin came later, so we just talked about like all the gay stuff, you know, like all the stuff that gay people don't talk about out loud, which was very very nice. And got some beers, so made couple friends, and we went with Justin sleep. And next day we woke up and Justin went home, and I went actually to Los Angeles. Let me see. I hope you don't have. Wait. Someone says Pensacola Beach, Florida Memorial Day weekend even been held there for years. Come Tuesday, Pensacola guys at Hell Dep walk-in clinics filled up, guys getting tested for things they make hype cut. Okay. In California, it sucks for Uber. They're getting way more money on unemployment, probably. I love your little pen. Thank you. It's not mine, but thank you. Hello, this is Patrick from Chicago. Hey, Patrick, how are you? I hope I don't have a problem during my trip. Joe, if you're going to Austin, there's no problems with Uber in Austin. Hey Patrick, everyone says hi, hi, hi. I think you could be a great talk show host for a gay TV channel. Perhaps that could be a future. That's what I wanted to be in, like, you know, before, and I think it might be possible. I can imagine Art doing Grindr and Tinder around the country. I can imagine Art doing a Grindr. Art is normal person, guys. Art is being horny. Art wants sometimes, you know, one-time hookups. Art is just like you know, and I don't feel anything like. And if I'm on Grindr or on Tinder, it doesn't really mean that I'm actually gonna meet with someone. Even though the Florida days, they were like my whore days. I feel like 2 people in like 3 days, but again, it was like first person was not like it was good, but it was not emotionally attached. But second person I still talk to, which is very rare for me. So Art is like, you know, Art is just like you, and Art has a you know, bad stuff in his future and past, and good stuff. So would you like to move to Miami? Absolutely no. I'm gonna tell you why. It's too cute when you say you heard. Absolutely, you know, so many times, and it fuck up my days, you know. And I have to be young. Like I haven't done anything till I was 23 years old. So when some gay guys who are coming out now and like they have all the whore days when they 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I haven't done pretty much anything till I was 23. So I'm very very new to this, and my body count is not as some people body count. Okay, so coming back to the story. I went to Los Angeles. I stayed with a friend in Los Angeles. We were friends because of Grindr, but we were like friends 2 years already. When I was in LA, we met, and we didn't do anything. Like, he's pretty like rich, I would say. But like, what I don't like when I stay with someone It's just like I don't like make people uncomfortable. So I didn't make him uncomfortable, even though he has a big house. But like I decided that it's like one of my last times that I would stay with someone. I'd rather have my own like space, and I had my own room and bedroom, but he has his dog, and like that his dog was waking up when I was coming back home, you know? So when I was in LA first day, I literally didn't like LA a lot, and I still don't like LA a lot. You guys know about it. But when I was in Los Angeles first day, I just went to Beverly Hills, just walk around, you know, Rodeo Drive. Then I went to the Grove, met with my friend. I bought a power bank. I remember I was waiting for Uber too long. I was waiting. What I don't like about California, guys, you can tell me like you can be as liberal as you want, you can be as democratic as you want, but we are 50% of the people fully vaccinated, and you wait 40 minutes to get in the store just to buy a power bank. This is not for me. I am very conservative at some points. I'm very democratic and liberal, but at some points I'm becoming conservative already when like just turn on a fucking brain, because like how we cannot eat in a restaurant, right? In the airport, but you can eat in the waiting seats, right? When everyone without mask and there's literally no space, but restaurants are closed like in airports. So that's what I don't like in California. Too much bullshit. It's too much corrupted. Too much. Sorry, I'm just getting so intense. Like too much corrupted with this mask mandates and everything. Like this is enough. It's been lower cases, and people in California had I don't like talk about this, I know, but it's just so irritating because I lived in Texas and I didn't see so much of these things. You still have to wear a mask in California until June 15th. Exactly. Like bro, they had the same amount of cases than in Texas. Like, this is just doesn't make any sense for me. I am not anti-mask. I am not like I got my vaccine like long time ago already, and I'm not. But there should be a logic and point where like you guys should really stop doing this, because what happened to Los Angeles, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was looking with like tears in my eyes what they did to Los Angeles, honestly. So let me get to the point. Like, what happens next. So I went to see my friend in Grow, and I was waiting. I was so pissed that my power bank, I don't have my power bank. Like, I have to wait 40 minutes to get a power bank. I want to pee. I want to eat. I didn't do anything. Like, I don't know. Like, it was so bad. Such a bad energy. And I met with my friend. He's not a fan of Los Angeles at all. And we talked, and he made a video. He's constantly filming. He's a YouTuber, and he made a video. This video got so much hate that people said that I'm like I say bad words a lot, and it's like, but it was fun. But his Russian channel, that's one of the reasons I don't do Russian channel, because it's like people mentality of people who are in Russia, they're so not for me. They cannot get what's happening when you're an immigrant and you're pissed off. And we went to Runyon Canyon in Hollywood. We went to, so he took me through La Brea, through Fairfax, to see homeless people, of course. And I was walking past homeless people every time I was walking to my work in LA. So I saw it all. But then he took me through Hollywood Boulevard, and there's like literally people like do all this bullshit in the Hollywood Boulevard. But if you go more to West Hollywood, there are no homeless people because there are more rich people over there. And like someone just doesn't give a fuck about Hollywood. That's what happened to Hollywood. That's why it is so bad right now. This is gonna be like inside life, guys. This is gonna be so much of my opinions. And don't forget to put the big thumb up, okay? 57 thumbs up and 84 people. This is insider information here, so you guys should really like be, putting thumbs up. So we took to the Iranian Canyon, and we were talking about like, and please don't stop and don't start any political conversation between each other. I would ask my moderators mute people who start do political conversation, because my channel is not about politics. I'm just saying that I lived in other places in other countries, and I'm just saying my opinion. I don't wanna like people fight between each other, because I appreciate all my followers. Republican, you're or Democrat, conservative or liberal. This channel is not about like, this is me being mad sometimes, but I'm still very accepting, and like I'm trying to just think by brain, not by some views. So coming back to the story, we went to Runyon Canyon. A lot of people there. You can walk without mask, and it was fine. There was like we were talking with my friend, like, why do people pay so? What is your PO box? Dallas, my PO box and my link all in the description on this video. My PO box, my PayPal, my everything is all in the link in the description. You can see it. I'm gonna put it right here for my second account. So we were talking why people in California pay so much money, and I was like, we think personally, we went to the West Hollywood. It was Tuesday. We went to the West Hollywood. I didn't even wanna film any vlog from LA, so we went to the West Hollywood and we went and talked and look around. It was very empty. There were some restaurants. We went to the Abbey. Abbey is the place where like literally we're looking at these guys and it's like bottoms looking at the bottoms. don't wanna offend anyone and like don't wanna offend anyone, but like and then I was washing my hands, and when you wash your hands in a restroom, there's like candies, and I wanted to take like 4 candies, right, for me and for my friend, 2 for me and 2 for my friend, and the guy who was like doing there's the guys who are like giving you towel wherever, and the guy come to me and was like, stop put candies, if you take 1 candy it's $1, and he was so rude, and I was like, so you want to say that 1 candy is $1? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay. And I was like, this is impossible, because I don't think like I can give you a tip, right, if you give me this towel, which is like this whole concept is not what we have in Europe. So don't throw the rocks at me because we don't have something like this, or maybe I just didn't see something like this. So I only saw this in America. I mean, there's a guy who sits and he gives you a soap and he gives you a towel, and that's why you give him a tip in the restroom. But this guy didn't do anything to me. I just wanted to take 4 candies and that's it. And he's like so rude, and it was like I was like filming myself because I wanted to put it on my story because it was so fucked up. That's what I felt. And he started to film it. He's like, this guy is so cheap. But I didn't film him. I filmed myself, only like, you guys. So I went to the hostess and I was like, so you want to tell me that 1 candy is $1? And she's like, yes, because that's how they make their money, which I think this is not true. I think they have a base, and I think they have a base, like, but I was so pissed off because this guy was so rude. I came back to him. I gave him $20. I know you guys can say, oh, like, why do you give him $20? I was just saying him, maybe next time you're not gonna yell at someone who tries to take 4 candies, and you're gonna be more kind to people, and people are gonna give you more money. And he's like looking at me, but then he took this $20, obviously, and I didn't take any candy from him. I think, no, I took 2 candies. Yeah, I took 2 candies, but he just pissed me off like a lot in LA. So that's why first day in Los Angeles I was so pissed. I was like very, 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 not happy. You're great. Yes, politics ruin everything. Hi, hi, hi. I like Abby. Yes, someone is working restroom, you have to pay. If someone is working in the restroom, you have to pay. I think that is kind of gross, taking candy from inside a restroom. They're closed, and it's not like they're inside of the restroom. Are you actually going to move to Las Vegas with Jeff, or is it just a joke? No, I'm not moving to Las Vegas. That's the best response. He was very stupid. In many Southern European countries, it's a thing, but they are paid for their service, not for candy. I'm pretty sure they're paid for their service. If only more people could be like you are. Thank you so much. So, and I'm not cheap. I always I came back and gave him $20, even though like past months was not super successful months for me in terms of money. But I'm not cheap. It's just like you have to be kind more in order. Like I would give him more. If I don't know. Especially I used to be a server. I know how to tip people, and I always give people more money. But it doesn't matter. So next day was different than the first day. Next day I woke up and I went for a walk with my friend. I played with my friend Doc, and we actually I played with this dog, and I waited for like 2 p.m. or something. I got so much sleep. That's what I'm gonna tell you. After I came back, because I was hanging out with my friend, I came back home. I got so much sleep. I was very happy. Then I met with a TikToker. His name is Andrew. His TikTok is out the heat or something like this, and he used to have 165,000. it was last Wednesday. Now he has 250,000, I think, because his video blew up and he's got like one video of 14 millions. Next day he's got other video 7 millions. Now his video like again a half million. Like I'm so happy that he blew up. Like so happy because he was doing it for 4 months and he only had like 165,000. So like he deserves more, definitely. He was very stupid so much that he could not be he was very stupid that so much so that he could not get a real job. It's a real job. Let's don't underestimate people who have do different job than you do. It is a real job. Where did this happen? It happened in Abia. You should art start saving your frequent flyer points for booking free trips. Dallas, yes, I should. Why did I decide to watch a live stream about something I'm not even a part of? I don't know. Good thing David is a better. Yes, you can take your own paper towel or dry hands in a dryer. That job should not exist. Someone says. Sounds like a bad day. Sorry to hear that. It was a bad day, but I'm trying to show you not only good days and bad, but bad days too. So next day I met with this guy and we were like talking like, guys, when he's an American and you're Ukrainian and he has other friend. And we were like clicked right away. And, like we met at like 4 p.m. only because I couldn't get an Uber in LA. I was waiting for Uber for 40 minutes. First I was looking for Uber for like 15 minutes and then it was like 25 minutes probably while he was driving. He was like literally coming from the other part. Like this is insane. And I talked to this guy and he said there are so many people that Uber treats so bad and that's why they quit and that's why they don't work right now. So and a lot of them they get unemployment or also get some other jobs that's why Uber drivers, there's not enough Uber drivers in Los Angeles and Las Vegas right now. I met with this guy, we clicked right away, we talked, and then like this is when my LA experience started to get so much better because like this is a new people, they're Americans, and like we learned so much and we gossip so much and we talk like about stuff that gay people are afraid to talk because they're afraid to be canceled. So it's very nice to talk to people like this and who are not full of bullshit. And he's 35, he works in a toy company. So if you want to Google him, Out the Heat, I think he's on TikTok. I want to show you Out the Heat, I think like this. His name is Andre. So very good conversation with him. After this I had a class, so I was with him. I thought we were gonna film something, but we were so involved in talking, so we didn't film anything. Me and his friend, and him. And I went to the dance class. That's where its very sad part started as well. Sorry. So as you guys know, I'm a hip hop dancer, part-time. I'm not a professional dancer or something, but I was dancing when I was in high school, and then I started to dance when I was moved to America, in order to just relieve pain of being an immigrant. So when I lived in Los Angeles, I had a bad experience, but Playground LA, it's a dance studio on Melrose Avenue, closer to La Brea, which was my escape place, and this is the place where I was always happy, and like when Los Angeles was for me very, very nice. And I was going there pretty often. Like this was like literally the best place for me. I was getting better at dancing, and teachers that are there is like I can take I actually was taking a class for the guy who was dancing for Michael Jackson or like J-Lo, all kind of celebrities, that Justin Timberlake, and you can take a class from them for like $20. It was $16 before Corona hit, now it's $20. So it's like literally one of the most famous studios, even though it's new, in Los Angeles. And this is like my favorite place to be when I'm in Los Angeles, and there's no other place like this in the whole world. That's 100%. So I signed up for class. Unfortunately, they didn't have space on Tuesday. I only had like space on Wednesday. This is where I almost had tears in my eyes after what happened, because Los Angeles, it was protests for sure, right? BLM, but it's not only about protests, but it was how do I say it right? Because I'm all for protests. I'm for BLM, and it's not because of protests, but because the businesses were closed for so long. So it was like year, and they were closed. And like this is one of the busiest streets in Los Angeles, one of the most expensive streets, and it just became a garbage lake. The graffitis everywhere, like so many free spaces. When I lived there, there was like everything was like popping there. There was like so many spaces. There was like no even single place that was like for lease. There was like designer stores, restaurants, everything. Now you passing it by closer to La Brea when it's Hollywood in the not next to the close when it's Hollywood, not West Hollywood, right? But it's like in the border of West Hollywood. It was so sad to watch, and playground for me was the place where I escaped stuff, right? So when I came to Andrew gave me a trip to playground, and I had a class at 6 o'clock till 7:30, and I came to the playground, and playground was totally closed with the big locks. Like it was so bad. And I was like, okay, where do I enter class? And I figured out, okay, so they don't even enter the class. I don't know why, because it's unsafe. It was like so sad, like honestly, to watch it all, how it became destroyed, because I lived there. And yes, I don't like Los Angeles in so many ways, but this is the place where you can meet so many creative people. That's something that Austin is never even comparing to this, you know? And that's so sad. So I went to the back, and we were like waiting by the garbage cans to enter the class. I don't know the reason why, but I went to the class, and we had to have mask again. They don't have to have mask again here in Texas now. Before we had to have mask, but I can wear it mask in a Texas class. But when you take a class from the guy who danced with Michael Jackson, it's very intense choreography, and I haven't danced in like this level of the class for over a year. So when I danced for like, I was surprised, guys. I got the choreography, and I died like only in the end, because it was a lot of alcohol. I smoked hookah, you know, it was like a year without dance. So I was surprised, and when I was there during the class, I just had a lot of rethinking stuff, like how do I like Los Angeles, and like why like I had bad experience, because I left Los Angeles in February 2020. So next month after February 2020, Corona Morona started, right? And I couldn't do social media. I was not out. I had no money. I was in debt. So it was for me meant to be to move out of LA, right? But because I couldn't do anything, LA is still pretty much closed. And I hated these masks, but you know, like funny part, like Poland, the whole country is closed, right? In Poland, but all dance classes are open without mask, and it's like 100 people in a class, because of the corruption. Because dance industry in Poland is such a huge, and dance classes were never closed in Poland, but gym, everything, restaurants, it's been closed for a year, but dance classes always open. When it's like literally 100 people in one room without mask. This is so fucked up. Like, you know, you see, I can compare it because my friend who danced for Jennifer Lopez here in US, she lives in Poland, and she went back, and she always had a job, while here everything was closed. So coming back to the story, I it was sad. Let me see the comments very quick. Let me see the comments. Can you show your some dance moves? Go to my TikTok if you want to see. In your Pride video, you said you call everyone Sir, even 13 years old. I don't think that guy liked it when you've called him Sir. He didn't like it, but it's cultural thing. I said, you know, sorry, and I said, I don't know if I said sorry, but I said, hey, I call it like this, everyone. Now you can at least work out. Now you're home. Yes, you dance very well in your TikTok. Thank you. Hi baby boy, love you. I'm country guy who would never be happy in the city. Smoking hookah, yoga, art. Los Angeles can be a rough place to live. Sounds like LA has gotten worse since you were there before. It gotten worse, but also guys, don't forget to put the big thumb up. 84 people, 68 likes. It's not beautiful. I'm just kidding. So it got worse, but like when I was in dance class, I was like, God, like this is something that you cannot get anywhere. You can get some experience like this in New York and Chicago in terms of dancing and community, but it's not close to what LA has to offer. And then Andre, they picked me up, and then we were again driving through Hollywood, and there was like so many closed stores, like so sad, very, very sad. I couldn't like, you know, watch it. It's all because of lockdown for a year. You know, they literally destroyed so many, you know, places, so many places. And, you know, we went to, the more you go to West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, the better it is. It's just so stupid how they're not taking care of the Hollywood. I don't know what's behind this. I don't know why is it like this, but when you go West Hollywood, Beverly Hills is fine. Westwood, you know, but Hollywood, just bad. So we went to the restaurant called Basanova. We were there like talking for like 3 or 4 hours. Then we went to his house, and we were with him and his friend, and we were like talking also like, And that's so funny that the next day he blew up because we were talking about the content and content where I do and the content like like creators. And that's where I like, because I don't have enough people in Austin who are in social media or like who are doing and filming something and would be down to do something. Like I don't have this kind of people here, and I don't really have them in Los Angeles, but I met this great person. I was like, okay, this is what off Austin cannot offer. Yes, there is a lot of IT people here and like people who are like coming from all over the place just to live this normal life, but my ambitions are going higher than just have than just be like, you know I don't want to offend anyone. My ambition is too high. That's what I'm gonna say. And yeah, and I was like very very good mood when I was living in LA, even though I don't like Los Angeles, but like we've spent such a great time with these two people and talking about content, and I got so many content ideas. Like I didn't know that I have like I wrote them down and I'm gonna start making them right now. But that was great. Like the second day in LA was great, even though it's a lot of sadness for me because this place, I don't like it. I had so bad experience, but I'm just sad that this has got destroyed a lot. And when it's my favorite is when you coming back home, because the playground was literally like home for me, and you see this all locked and like you have to go through other way because I don't know why because they can't do classes now. But I think they're gonna lift mandate mask on like 15th in June, so which is good. I feel like it's gonna be easier, but I was literally dying in my mask because I don't know how to dance. Like it was so hard. It's intense. When, for example, here in Austin, I'm just gonna give you example. When you go to dance class, you have to learn choreography and dance it on camera. For example, if they like you in 1 hour or 90 minutes, and if in Austin, Texas, you learn like 25-30 seconds of the dance, in Los Angeles, you learn 1 minute up to 1 minute 15 seconds. So it's like twice or three times harder class in Los Angeles than it's like in Austin, Texas, right? And plus the, like the way they dance, it's also harder. Tyler, stop doing fluting in a chat. Someone needs to time him out. Moderators, please. So yeah, I came back home and was a little bit sad because okay, Tyler, please don't float, okay? Um, it's nice to have goals in life, but don't forget to balance your life. You can be happy. All the riches in the world can never make a person happy. And I'm not talking about money, Richard. I understand completely what we're saying. I know what's gonna make me happy. I think so. I know, but I know I love your comment. Like, all the money in the world cannot make you happy, but like what you do is very important for me. Where you are is very important for me. What kind of people who are around you. If you can do something creative, if you can, learn how to be alone and like do all the stuff. This was the whole trip. I told you a lot of details, and again, if I offended someone, sorry, but this is just my personal opinion. What happened to Los Angeles and like other stuff that were happening. I just came back home, I think on Thursday. Thursday? Yes, I came back on Thursday, again to finish all these videos. And what's next I wanted to tell you is this trip was fun, but it got me a lot to thinking about my life. Sorry guys, I know you sorry. I knew it's gonna happen. I knew it's gonna happen. My selfie stick is gonna come. Sorry, and my voice was probably terrible when it was happening. But this trip gave me a lot to think. And this trip gave me a lot to think. And I was very sad yesterday on live on TikTok, and I got banned from TikTok live for no reason. They gave me reason controversial. I was in my short. I was not like, so my TikTok live banned till June 6th, but they might unlocked it. I'm gonna put here in the chat the new nickname for my TikTok, Real Artyom Bess. Real Artyom Bess. I'm gonna put here my second account on TikTok. I'm doing different content over there. Make sure you check out Twitter, Patreon as well. I post a lot on Twitter, I notice it. So that's account Real Artem Bass. It's my TikTok where I'm gonna do live until I'm not gonna be unblocked on my main account. Okay, my hair are better now. So this trip definitely got me thinking a lot of like, you know, sometimes I feel like because I had so many like tough experiences in my life, and I was getting on the top, and then I was losing, and I was getting on the top, and then I was losing stuff, and like I don't have anyone to come back to. I don't have my mom in Kentucky, or like I don't have like you guys are my family basically. You know, like you basically are the people who I talk the most, and you are who friends for me, because I don't really have a lot of friends in my real life. That's where I also got to thinking like, okay, you're friends for me, you're my family, and you know, you're someone who knows me much better, even though it's hard to connect with everyone. But you know, I know a lot of you. Also, that's why I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for some of the people who send me something. So, you are my family, right? I don't have this like opportunity when is like, uh, I fail and I go back somewhere. I don't have opportunity, you know, if I fail and I can, you know, that's why I'm less, how do you say it? Um, I'm less I'm less adventurous now, but I'm still adventurous because I don't want to. I looked at my TikToks before, I looked at my videos, you know, and I looked at I came through a lot of things, and I don't like when influencers or like vloggers say this, but it is true for me. Like, I'm real. You know, I just don't want to lose Art, who was adventurous and who was coming to America and who was saying, okay, even if I have $500, which I had $500 when I moved here, even if I'm gonna live on the street, if I'm gonna be in New York City, I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna get myself, and you know, I'm gonna be like, I'll do everything it takes. I don't want to be art. I don't want to lose this art, right? Because this art was dreaming big. This art was not dreaming about like, oh my gosh, I need to settle, and like, it's not about me. It's not about who I am. You know, it's not. I cannot settle and be in small city and just, you know, have not a basic life, but like regular life, like regular millennial or Gen Z or like whoever. I cannot do this. It's not me. And uh, I just glad that I don't forget who's this art. Even though I failed so much when I was in Los Angeles, it was a long big debt and everything, but I don't wanna like, I don't want my failures prevent me from achieving something big just because I'm afraid, and like I have to, you know, I have to protect myself in my head. I still want to take risks, and I don't want to tell yet what kind of risk I'm taking and what's happening in my life fully here, but I do tell you a lot of stuff. But that's where I just got thinking when I was in a trip, because world is so big, and I'm only 24 years old. I'm not 30. I'm not 35. Someone is I remember this such a rude comment. Oh my gosh, you move all around the place. You should settle in one place. That's why it's a. Shut the fuck up. Like, for real. What did you see? You sitting in Nebraska and you teach me how to live, you know? Like, and I have nothing against people from Nebraska, but I was just, some guy was really judging me, like, oh my gosh, you live here and there, you get your education. I have bachelor degree, but I don't want to do bachelor degree. I do my own thing, you know, and it's much more funny and better, and I bring actually some people joy. And, you know, we have 84 people watching me right now, and 80 people gave me a thumb up, and 84 people don't choose to watch Netflix. 84 people choose to watch me. It means that I do something right. And 84 people, it's a huge amount of people. You guys have no idea how much it is. And there is like, out of these 84 people, there are like 20 or 30 people who constantly come in here. You know, so that means I do something right, and someone says you should have your show or something this, and I do want to work in entertainment and like be okay. We got 76 people now, but still, it's a lot. Yeah, and I don't want like some guy teach me how to live. I like the constructive criticism, but you know, I like the boundaries too. And you're the art that first moved here. You're honest and truthful person. You're the art that you first were and are. It helps sometimes just to do it, not tell anyone until you do it. Yes, exactly, Kevin. This is the time of your life when you should be adventurous. Exactly, Robert. When I was in LA, I was like, if not now, I'm gonna be living in LA. I'm not moving to Los Angeles. No, don't think about this. But when I had them thoughts, like, if not now, when? When I'm gonna be 30, or like when I'm. How long do we have live? You know, on June 1st, they're gonna tell us about aliens. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's like, what's gonna happen? Like, I should live now, and yes, I should take risks, but I should be, you know, careful. Frank asking, are you still going to do stuff and live chat on YouTube? Absolutely, Frank. I'm not leaving YouTube. Why would you think I'm leaving YouTube? Jack Grosser says, go Art. Yeah, correct. You're a great person with a wonderful explorer personality. When a person is young, the world is playground. Yes, don't ever lose that fighting spirit. Yes, move to Dallas. I fly every month, different cities. It's cheap. I'm watching you on my phone and Netflix on my TV. You see, Michael, you can do both. Thank you. You should never lose the feeling of making adventures in life. Someone says, Frank says, am I going to still do YouTube lives? So first of all, people who were sending me something. So I got a lot of PO box stuff, and I was thinking what I can do. First of all, I want to do personal letters for each of you, and I already started to do this. All personal letters for people who got me something on PO box. Also, some people on Amazon wishlist. I try to find someone. I hope I'm gonna find everyone, but I have 20 headshots over here. Wait. So tomorrow I'm gonna send it, because I promised you guys, I feel like I want to give something back to people, and even if it's like a letter, like, or something people send, like, you have no idea how much people put effort in sending like PO box or like sending something, and it's not necessarily money or something, which is money good, don't get me, but like people send and like pack and write letters, and like I see it, I cry sometimes, not sometimes, very often. People tell their stories, even though sometimes it's traumatic experience to read so many like stories of the life, but I feel like this is one of the part, and I feel like that's what I wanted to do. And I told you guys about this guys on my live, right? So one of my followers helped me to do something, and thanks, shout out for him, not gonna tell his name, but he's been following me for like since I was the beginning. So I got this, boom, I got these headshots. This is a very high quality, and maybe you're gonna say it's full of me, but I don't know, like, I'm not super rich, I cannot like send everyone something, so I'm gonna send you guys, people who were sending me something on PO box, this is gonna be first time I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this next time in like probably in July or August, but this is gonna be my first time, and it's not gonna be the last time, Problem with TikTok is no advance notice of live chat. Frank, there's gonna be something else besides TikTok. So I'm gonna sign this up, and I'm gonna put you some letters. I know the majority of you, and I know the majority of you where you live. If you can see, I was starting to do this here. I've been doing it for a couple of days because it's a lot, and I have a huge whole box of people who I don't throw out your letters, and I don't throw out your letters because I feel like this is something that people put their energy, and I'm gonna take your letters even when I'm not gonna move out, and don't forget to sign them. Yes, I'm gonna sign them, and I'm gonna put the name of other person. I already started, like, I sorted it all out, but this is my project for today because I want to send everything tomorrow. I want to send everything tomorrow because, like, I have one follower who lives in Denmark. I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna try to send, even if it costs a little bit more, I'm gonna try it so it get to you as soon as possible. So this is the first things I'm gonna try to, if you guys write me letter, right? If you guys, like, I understand that a lot of the people who are my audience on YouTube, they're older people, like, who are like over 50 years old, right? I have 50% people who are on my YouTube are over 50 years old. For example, my Instagram and TikTok, all the people are 18 to 35. But here I have a lot of older audience, like older than me. So a lot of people write me letters, but like for me to read this kind of letter takes so much time. Like, I cannot read this letter, for example, right? Like, this is 4 pages and the handwriting is so bad, so I'm gonna send email. Thanks God this guy put the email here because I literally cannot understand anything. What I like is when, like, I have letter from Frank, I think he sent me like printed letter and I can read it all. And like, I know you guys write like handwriting, but for me, in order to understand and process is better, like, I really appreciate when you like just print it and put it. If you still want to do handwriting, absolutely, but it's just so much easier. What's your degree in? International relations, international business and trade. Tuesday, post office closed. Oh my gosh, post office closed tomorrow. Yes, it's Memorial Day. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so Tuesday. Tuesday I'm gonna. Someone says I'm froze. I don't think I'm froze. I think Frank is it's something with your internet because I see myself very well here. So yeah, first thing this. Then Joe, you need to write clearly. It's not Joe. You always work on the floor. I would get down and never back up. It's not Joe letters, honestly. I don't even know who was this letter. I mean, I know the name, but it's not. So, next thing I want to tell you, I'm going to keep my lives on YouTube here. I just feel like my YouTube channel is gonna be transforming a little bit in terms of topics I'm gonna choose. It's cannot be only like gay stuff. Like it's gonna be a lot of gay stuff for sure. I'm not quitting gay stuff, but because that's what my audience based on. I'm glad you're not like other YouTubers who only care about likes and followers. You care about each of your follower. I'm trying to care about like a lot of followers. Thank you so much, but I do care about likes and views because that's how YouTube pays you, right? And I do care about this as well, but I'm trying to give something back, and I'm not gonna give like $100 giveaway, and until I have resources to give something back, because people who are in the beginning, who believe in you in the beginning, they're the most loyal people who are gonna be. Okay, if I'm gonna grow to 200,000 followers, it's gonna be very hard for me to do this, so I'm gonna be like very choosable, right? But until I have small community, it's very nice to do something for them, especially like these people who send me stuff, something, or like letters or something, like they put a lot of effort in it, and I feel like it's just so ungrateful if I just gonna, okay, hey, thank you so much, and that's it, you know. So I need to put some effort at least to give something back, and it's a small thing, it's literally nothing, but still. um, Coming back, Frank asked me, you certainly have a hard work ethic. Victor, I wish I would work more. I feel like I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy, honestly. Like, I feel like after my grandparents passed away, it kind of like um, play a big role on me. And like, you know, health problems, everything, you know, it was like I was not productive, but I'm trying to be better. So, someone says LOL. I don't understand Atlas where you're saying LOL, but it's fine. Coming back to the story, my YouTube lives are gonna be still here. Eventually, in the future, YouTube lives are gonna be not every week. It's gonna be probably once per 2 weeks or like once per month eventually. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to start doing Twitch thing. So basically it's the same live, right? But YouTube takes so much money from your views. YouTube takes so much money from how do I say it? From like if you donate me something here, YouTube takes a lot. YouTube takes like 40%. And this is so bad, but I don't do it only for money. Like I said, for me, you're also a family and a friends, and I talk to my camera here every day. So for me, you're more. For me, you're people, you know, not just numbers. And I'm gonna keep doing YouTube, but I'm gonna try to bring more people. I'm gonna try to do Twitch, and plus Twitch is gonna give me more freedom in terms of I can sit without my shirt and, you know, do thirst trap and like some kind of bullshit, you know. A lot of love. I can be like, you know, I can transfer. It's same for all. We are all think we're lazy. Yes. So I'm going to ask all of my followers who are very loyal. I'm gonna put it on my Twitter for sure. And like the majority of loyal people are here on YouTube, here on this live chat, to download Twitch, but not yet. I'm still figuring out when I'm gonna do this. Probably tomorrow, after tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to do Twitch, but I'm not gonna play games. I'm gonna you can merge Twitch and YouTube lives. Lots of YouTubers do it all the time. You see music gay, I'm music guy, sorry, music gay. I have gay everywhere. Music guy, I am going to learn this and I'm gonna try to do this, and I'll see how it's gonna work. I'm not quitting YouTube or something. YouTube is just gonna transform a little bit more. I'm gonna try to be more open to different topics because still I have 5,840 people, but still it's like not a lot of people, and I want to grow. And I saw that we had such a good growth, but then we slowed down. And I saw it on other channel, like there is a guy who is like grew 6,000 and we slowed down at the same time. So, you know, maybe it's just time like this. Maybe it's something else. I'm just trying to, you know, for my big ambitions, I really have to work harder and a lot more. And for you it's like watching me, for me it's entertaining you and like being, you know, being little Miss does it all the time. You see, some people have like followers, some of my followers. I know there's like certain amount of criteria I need to get in order to get Twitch sponsored or Twitch monetized, wherever. But this is one of the first changes. But again, my live streams on YouTube are not going away here. You know, but I always say, please, guys, if you want to donate something, don't donate on YouTube here, because YouTube takes a lot of money. You can donate and send me on PayPal or ask me about my Cash App, but don't send money here because YouTube eats so much. Uh, that's why. But I still love YouTube, and I don't know if you noticed. Jeff Reborn, how are you? You missed a lot of good stuff, Jeff. You should literally come back to this live, and Jeff, you should rewatch it because there was a lot of huge story here. So yeah, the first thing is I'm gonna do Twitch, and it's going to be coming next couple days. Besides Twitch, I still do OnlyFans, and there is one of my follower and moderator. He said how I can upload videos, so I can upload more videos that are gonna be behind the scenes, and you know, Patreon gives me a lot of opportunity to you know, to be more closer. I'm gonna see how it's gonna work in June in terms of Patreon, if this, you know, if you guys gonna like more other stuff. But I need to come back to write more stories, and it's not gonna be only pictures. I need to come up with I already came up with some better ideas, but a lot of people ask me about OnlyFans situation, and I posted here, I'm not gonna start OnlyFans. At least I'm not gonna start OnlyFans for now. The only reason I told you guys I would start my OnlyFans is I need help. Like, but I'm not gonna post porn, okay? No, everyone, please. If I'm gonna put OnlyFans, it's gonna be content that I post on Patreon, just with like videos, like when you like, you know, like some sexy stuff. That's the thirst trap that TikTok does not approve. And the only reason I said this because I need to fix my teeth, like, and that's what I have my stomatologist. I'm going to have to write you so I can get photographed pictures. Yeah, so because a lot of people don't have Patreon and they don't want to download Patreon, and I understand this. And what I do is I make people to download Patreon, to give their patron their credit card and everything. And you know, people do this just to subscribe me. That's why a lot of people don't go on Patreon, and a lot of people have OnlyFans. I'm a regular follower of your live stream videos on Patreon. I find you very likable and entertaining. Thank you so much, Patrick. Yeah, so I will see how I'm gonna do in all the platforms. I've never gone to an OnlyFans channel. You see, someone never gone. So many people do have, and so many people just. Tomorrow is a holiday, no postal service. Yes, tomorrow is a holiday, no postal service. But it's not gonna be OnlyFans. That's, you know, even if it's gonna be. Patreon is trustworthy. Yeah, that's why I like Patreon. I prefer Patreon right now, and I hope I'm gonna keep on the Patreon, because I went to check my teeth. It's so funny that I look so cute here, right? And one of my teeth literally has a hole in it, and yeah, and I went to the dentist, and I need 11 teeth to be fixed. I went to 3 dentists, and I need 11 teeth to be fixed, and it starts with 3,300. So it started with 3,300, and I need to get out of, besides this 11 teeth, I need to get out of my wisdom teeth. And this is again like 2,000, something like this, because I don't have insurance, and like, you know, I'm not gonna get this. That's why, that's one of the reasons you can see some, you know, moves. But I hope that I'm gonna be able to make it with YouTube and the Twitch and Patreon, because I don't know, it's just the thoughts, you know. But like, I don't want to be stuck in my debt again. Like, I barely paid all my debt for all these months since I moved out of Los Angeles. I don't want to be stopped, and you know, I don't know. And it's just like a lot of people. Sadly, OnlyFans has changed so much. Yeah, it became like for gym guys at the first, you know, and it was like different. But you still can post, like, I can post still stuff like I have on Patreon, and still have more followers probably, because a lot of people have this. Because when I was in a bar, when I came back, I went to the bar by myself. I was very sad. And there was a guy who came up to me and he's like, "Hey, your name is Art." And I was like, "Yeah, my name is Art." He's like, "Hey, I was just looking at you and I'm visiting from California and you were just walking on the street." And I was like, "No shit, it's you. And I follow you this, and this, and this." And he's like, "But please, can you make an OnlyFans? You don't have to put like porn or whatever. I just don't have a Patreon and I would follow you a long time ago." But I made him make a Patreon because he was like, it was very weird for me. He was like, "Hey, your name is Art." And I was like, "Yes." And since I have the stalker guys, I don't know, like you saw it in New York City, right? The stalker guy. So I was like, I'm always kind of scared, but since we have all the cameras now in my apartment, I'm not scared anymore. So if you're watching this, we have cameras now, so shut the fuck up and don't follow me. Yeah, and this follower told me like if you would have OF, you would have just more support and people don't follow for porn only, which is makes sense. But again, I'm not trying to do it right now, and the changes that I talk to you about is mostly YouTube, and I'm just gonna be trying to be more better, with myself because it was a lot of work. And like I said, I don't have any other family. I don't have how to say this. I don't have the chance to fail. I cannot be fail and slow because yesterday like I was so sad, and the day before yesterday I was sad and I was like I don't know. I don't know, and I'm super open with you guys. I'm telling you all this stuff here because not there are only two people who are with me gonna watch this for so long. I see a lot of people on OnlyFans videos on Pornhub. Yeah. So let's don't talk about porn. Let's don't talk about politics. Like I told you, if you follow me on Patreon, let me send you link. If you don't, it's not really porn or something, but it is. Some people, some of my followers say that I put too much on Patreon at some point, but I don't think like I put too much. I think I put as much as like professional photo shoot would be. Like some people, Frank says OnlyFans scares me. Yeah, Frank doesn't like me when I no, Frank likes me. I'm just saying that Frank doesn't like OnlyFans idea. Thank you, Joe. Now I have two different nicks. Yeah, so this is it. So TikTok, whatever changes. Yeah, so Twitch, make sure you guys wait for the Twitch. We'll see how I'm gonna try it out. I have a microphone. I have everything pretty much. I don't have a good connection at my home for the internet. I don't know, but if I can handle this, I can handle like if this live, I think Twitch live can be held well too. Hey Artem, hey Brandon Vickery, how are you doing? You're a little bit late. It's 81 people, 94 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes, guys. And now it's I would like to see in the chat comments, concerns, questions, and like just like whole truth. Don't be afraid to like like this is a time for you to ask me a question right ahead, and don't be afraid because it was a long live. I told you all my trip situation, and I'm gonna answer your questions right now. So let's do this, and let me see if you guys have any questions right now. Isn't it weird like wait for questions? Maybe you guys don't have a questions. Love your honesty. Jerry, thank you so much. Sorry, we'll clear out in a second. Why Ukrainians kill Ukrainians in Ukraine? I don't think that's true. I think Russian people kill Ukrainians, Since I told you that I'm gonna answer your questions. This is such a weird background. I need to fill it out. What kind of music do you like? Everything. I like everything. There is literally no strict answer to what kind of music do I like. Don't be sad. Thank you, John. I'm not trying to be sad. It's just sometimes you have these times when you're like literally cannot like not be sad. Why a lot of guys in Moscow on Grindr? Why a lot of guys in Moscow on Grindr? Dallas, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of guys in Moscow are Grindr. I know there are a lot of guys in Moscow that are hot. So hot. Yeah. Did your Pride trip boost your popularity on the various platforms? That's a good question. Did your tribe trip? Did your Pride trip boost your popularity on various platforms? Um, I think it's Pride trip and my trip to Dallas, since I got pictures, right? Um, Again, if I wouldn't go to Pride trip, I wouldn't go to Miami and Vegas. Pictures via Instagram, so Instagram for sure. TikToks do very well, but I'm not gonna say like one of the reasons I don't like necessarily go and do like all the Pride's video in different cities now, because it's not necessarily gonna boost your popularity. And I didn't go on a stage because I didn't want to go, because I didn't know what I'm gonna do. I didn't think about myself, like, because I was able to go on a stage and like say stuff and like, but I didn't do this because I was like not knowing, like I don't feel like that I have like power yet. I don't feel like I'm such a great influencer or whatever. I'm just a guy who walks with the pride flag for a lot of people, you know. So it helped me, but it didn't boost my popularity. I'm sad all the time. I know how it feels. Brian, yeah, some people are sad all the time. Everyone feels sad from time to time. If you would have choose your lifestyle, would you choose to live with a true boyfriend or sustainable social media and focus on yourself? Atlas asked me a good question. If you would have to choose your lifestyle, would you choose to live with a true boyfriend or sustainable? I don't understand why should I choose between boyfriend and social media, because social media and boyfriend can be combined, and moreover, people who have a boyfriend on social media have such a big boost. Unfortunately, this is true when couples get millions of love because they're couple. So boyfriend is not supposed to stop you. I mean, I don't do porn. I don't do something that is against, right? If I would have a boyfriend, I'd rather have someone who supports me, and maybe I would help him to build some side income too for his popularity. But I don't think I should choose between these two. In the future, would you like to get your mother to move to your USA? My mother have a good life in Poland. She left the Ukraine when she was 38. She started everything from zero when she was 38. And 38 is not 20, guys. She didn't know the language. She started everything from zero. She worked through nights. She worked 12 hours at nights for 3 years, and she worked in a kitchen, she cleaned, and now she works in a marketing company as one of the marketing directors. After 3 years in kitchen, she got this uh, job through people she knew, but she was not like marketing director or whatever, and she grew on this company. So she is actually doing very well now. She doesn't really like makes a tenth of thousands of zloty or wherever, but she has a good position. She has a boyfriend. She loves Warsaw. She loves Poland. She loves where she lives. I love Poland too. She doesn't need to quit, and for what? For America? America now and America 4 years ago is a different thing, you know? Like, if I would be rich enough to bring her, and I'm gonna be able to do a green card for her once I'm a citizen, she can like live here for 6 months per year. But I don't see her coming here. She doesn't need it. She had so much stress, and it was all for me. And we were like literally fighting together against in Poland, you know, together against whole world, because we were so broke in Poland. So, I don't want to put any stress on her. All I want is just send her gifts, send her best I can, and like she does not need to be in US. She needs to travel here. Coming back to the story. What's Hey Art, did you have fun in Tampa Pride? Absolutely, I loved it. It was one of the best experiences. Watch my last Pride vlog. It's so good. What's next? Someone says. What's next is getting myself back. And what's next is building myself again, Building myself again, and getting to where I want to be. Don't forget and don't lose Art, who came here to US, and just because I had bad experience, don't want to prevent myself and being, and or because of other people trying to get in my head when I get so much hate. So I don't want to. If I was young and handsome like you, I would never be sad. That's what you think. I pay for a Patreon every month and you shoot some racy pics, but nothing is very sexual. I think your good looks are showed down, but so speaks for your good looks. Patrick, you see I show sometimes like my hair over there, like Sometimes people think that my Patreon is too much, but do you still talk with do you still talk with your family? My closest family is my mom and both of my grandparents. Both of my grandparents passed away in April 7 and 8. I have only my mom left now. Someone says, by the way, I'm 7. So I have only my mom left now, and I talk to her every day. I used to talk to my grandparents like 3, 4 times per week. So I was very, very close with my family all the time. But now I talk more to my uncle because my mom has a brother. I was never close with them, but he has a wife and 3 kids. So they're my cousins. And since my grandparents passed away, my grandma always wanted to talk us, and because we're a very small family, but I never had time wherever. And since my grandparents passed away, I try to become more close with my uncle and his, because that's the only family I have besides my mom. So yes, I'm very close with my family. I have a question, Art. When you were studying dance, what was your goal? Were you looking to dance on Broadway? Jeff, I never had a goal to dance on Broadway or anywhere. I just did dance, and I do dance because I enjoy it. I never had a high goals because of dance, because I knew I kind of started too late, because I danced when I was in high school, and I always wanted to be a choreographer when I was in high school too, like TV host and choreographer. But my mom and other people said like choreography is not a job, you dancer is not really a job, and like unfortunately I didn't took the path of dancing, because I would be a good dancer by now, but I didn't took the path of dancing, and that's one of the reasons I start listening to people a lot. Also, guys, don't forget to put the big thumb up right now, because I'm trying to be very, very responsive to everyone. Please put the big thumb up. If you didn't, if you just don't listen, if you listen to me and wash your plates, just put the big thumb up. I would appreciate it. Someone says, St. Peter's feels like I'm in high school when I'm cleaning my nose. Sorry. Will you be going to New York Pride? No, I'm not going. At least not now. I have to pay $3,000 this month for my teeth, so I'm not gonna be going to New York Pride. And I have to say, I might be going to my friend in Washington D.C. If you guys watch my video, my 55 years old best friend, so he lives in Washington D.C. in Ocean City. I might visit him because it's gonna be a cheap trip for me, because I'm not gonna pay for anything pretty much. So I might go there in June, in 2 weeks, because I love Washington D.C. and he's gonna help me to film some TikTok in front of the Supreme Court, wherever. So, any more gay boy cooks? Frank, any more gay boy cooks? Honestly, I tried it, and I tried to film a second part. I just don't like cooking. So, Gay Boy Kitchen didn't do as well as I thought. People don't really like watching it also in terms of views, and that's something I had in my mind, that I'm gonna be like happy when I'm gonna produce this. I'm gonna learn how to dance, how to cook, but not for now. Not for now. Gay Boy Kitchen, not for now. I know I talked about this a lot and all this stuff, but I'm gonna be honest. How often do you talk with your mother? Every day. Very close to your family before you came to US? Yes. Have you ever been asked to be a part of Pride in Austin? No. That's a good question, Joe. No, I've never been asked to be a part of Pride in Austin. And I feel like, yeah, I've never been asked. Still does not come up. Maybe I don't even know how to use Patreon. I wanted to answer your question in your Pride video. I don't really like Pride stuff. I don't like to promote it. I am who I am, and I don't need to be loud about it. I just don't need to be like that. Brian, and if you don't want to be promoted, don't be promoted. Let other people do this, you know? And straight people promote their stuff all the time, because we just got so used to this. You don't understand that when someone says, oh my gosh, why you guys hold your hands? But why straight people hold their hands, you know? So, you don't want it, don't do this. Would you like to have 5 or 6 boyfriends like Shiggs do? No, I don't want to have 5, 6 boyfriends. It's not for me. Brian Neal, I feel the same way on Pride. Also, I have one thing in Tampa that I thought I'm gonna go to Tampa, but it's like I don't know if I'm gonna go to Tampa, because it's gonna be also like choreography is too a job. Choreography is a hard work, honestly, and it fucked up your health so much. All the dancers have a problem with their knees because it's hours and tens of hours rehearsals. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, Dallas, for saying this. Um, is he gay? Absolutely, absolutely gay. Pride has different significance for different people. In my case, I treasure the opportunity to be open and non-apologetic. I have spent a lifetime apologizing, and I'm done doing that. Exactly. You don't have to apologize to anyone. Why, someone has, straight people don't have pride. Straight people have pride every month, because it's normal for them. I missed a lot of this. Would you mind start over from the beginning, Art? No, David. You can please rewatch it again. Uh, or $1,000. I would literally tell the story after like talking for 2 hours nonstop for $1,000. Also, guys, I wanted to add tier on Patreon for some special stuff, but I'm not sure what to do on like I wanted to add like that you can have a call with me or something, but I feel like this is so narcissistic. But one of my followers, he has a Patreon too, and he's like famous wherever, and he has like a Patreon where he's like when he puts like $200, you can talk to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much. Like I see my other tier on my Patreon for $50, but and then he has $1,000. For $1,000, you can spend a day with me. I'm gonna show you around the city and like. I want to add another tier on Patreon, but I'm not sure. It's not gonna be that crazy probably, but Someone says, artist 24, Ukrainian, lives in Austin. He's gay, single, speaks Ukrainian, Polish, Russian, and English. Thank you for introduction, David. I appreciate it. Good for you, Eric. I have no question. I just want to say thank you for everything you do and make our day better. P.S. I'm sorry if I wrote, my bad English is not exactly the best. Don't be ever sorry for English. It's fine. OMG, I would cook for you. I have been in a closet most of my life. I need pride before it's too late. Exactly. You guys should experience that. Pride is so cool, Brian. You said that it doesn't like the emotions you feel. Okay, couple more questions. We have more like 10 more minutes, guys. I want couple more questions. I enjoy pride because in Iran you're getting killed for being gay. Exactly, and that's why we need pride. And it's not only in Iran, in Palestine too. So I've seen people often phone calls to the biggest, to highest donations in life. I've seen people offer phone calls to the highest donation in life. Interesting, right? I've seen people offer phone calls to the highest donation in life. Yeah, so we're gonna try to switch to the Twitch. Not switch to the Twitch. We're gonna try to do Twitch. Do you want to have a husband someday and kids maybe? Kevin, I want to have husband and 3 kids. Pride. While gays are oppressed, tortured, and even murdered in some part of the world, I think it's important to support them and show the world we're gay and not going away. Exactly. I love what you say. Purple levitation. I see your first time here commenting, but I appreciate your comment. Does your mother watch any of your videos? Absolutely. She just watched my videos before I went on live. She watched my videos from Pride. And she's like, oh, this is such a cool video. Because Pride video, guys, this is a good edit. This is like, I filmed, like, it's a lot of filming and a lot of watching, like. And that's why Pride video does on the first place. Finally, my video does better than all other 10 videos in the past 28 days. So I'm so happy with this. It's just making my day so well. Vinny says, hi Art, I like watching all your videos. When do you plan on getting into relationships? And what is your idea of relationships? Thank you for all you do. Winnie, I cannot plan on getting into relationships. I just need to, or the guy who likes me need to find me, and then we have to have mutual feelings, and that's how relationships are gonna start. And it should be mutual, monogamous, and loyal. Like I'm not gonna do open relationship things. Like I don't understand. I hooked up with the guys who have open relationships, guys. I don't know. I just feel it's weird. Your mom sounds great, thank you. Art, have you ever been to a gay circuit party? Never been, but I heard about this first time in New York. If I watch what I missed, I'm sure I'll find out why you're going to Twitch. I'm guessing because of the demographic. I'm going to the Twitch because Twitch is allowing people to do more than YouTube very often. And because it's another platform, if I want to build my empire on social media, I need to be everywhere. And I really need to be more hardworking because sometimes Thomas usually does good comments. I don't know what was bad with his comment, guys. What was bad with his comment? Thomas usually does a good comments. Art, you better off in the USA. Yeah. Where and when will you show Saturday live chat? Frank, what do you mean? Where and when will you show Saturday live chat? Where and when will you show Saturday live chat? I don't understand. Thank you, I appreciate you. You better off. Do will you only do lives on Twitch? No, Joe. I'm not gonna do only lives on Twitch. Absolutely no. You know, I'm not gonna do only live on Twitch. I'm gonna keep doing live on TikToks. I'm gonna keep doing live. Robert says, Art, will follow you everywhere. Thank you so much. You see, this is something a lot of people. YouTube constantly shows me how to build community on YouTube. Where I feel like I love my community on YouTube so much because it's so loyal and having 20, 30 people who are constantly here with you, and even more, I'm pretty sure there are more people who hear every week. It's just a lot of people don't comment. They're like watching something, and it's like this weird guy. Like I remember someone said in comments, not me falling for twink right now, but I don't feel like I'm twink 100%, there was nothing wrong with Thomas' comment. I approved it. Okay, Frank, did you ask me where and when will you show the live chat? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't think we removed the comment. Thomas has just changed his message. Gotcha. Where and when you will show the Saturday live chat? I don't know what does it mean, but I want to know the meaning of these words. Also, we got a new follower on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know if he's from here or he's from some other platform, but we got a new follower on Patreon. This is so nice. Whew, that was a lot of talking today. Some people have some preference for Caucasian ethic. Are you open to have a husband from a different social and racial ethic? Ronaldo, absolutely. I don't have a preference, and I don't know how to say it right. People don't like word preference. I don't know. I hooked up with all kind of guys. I hooked up with white, black, Latina, Asian, whoever you want to. I had different experiences. Is Alexa listening to you now? She's my girl. She listens to me all the time. Chats have always been on Sunday, Frank. Yeah, live chat always were on Sunday on YouTube, and we're gonna keep it on YouTube. It's just like this live chat has been for how long, guys? I've been here since 3 p.m. So it's been 2 hours. Maybe this live chat are gonna get shorter on YouTube. Maybe it's gonna be only 1 hour live chat, and then I'm gonna say, hey guys, thank you for being on YouTube. Let's go to Twitch. That's what's gonna happen for sure. But again, I'm not saying that I'm gonna go on Twitch like 100 and I'm just gonna try it, But I'm gonna keep doing YouTube videos, and I have my couple ideas for YouTube videos. Oh, it's a nice 80-degree day. What is your favorite clothes to wear around your home? Guys, I never wear clothes when I'm at home. I wear undies. I wear my underwear, and that's what I wear, and that's my culture that I was coming from, and a lot of my roommates don't understand this. But who was the other guy who hung out in Tampa, Florida? This is my best friend. His name is Justin, and he was with me filming and do some stuff. Also, guys, we got 115 likes. This is so good. I love this. 115 likes. But you had a lot to say, so 2 hours was fine. Exactly, I had a lot to say. Ideas are very good to think about for sure. You said that Saturday was blocked. Frank, don't understand what you're saying. You said that Saturday was blocked. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh. You mean TikTok live? Okay, my TikTok live was blocked. I pilled, and that's a nickname for my second account, Real Artyom Bess. That's the nickname for my second account on TikTok, where I'm gonna do TikTok lives until I'm not unblocked on. But maybe they're gonna unblock me, because they always block me for no reason and then unblock me. So maybe they're gonna unblock me. The USA's capital is freedom market making money. You done well, Art. Russia badly treat gay people, but do like in Russia, prefer my nation Italy. Okay, Russia is badly treating a lot of people, not only gay people, they treat a lot of. Hi from Paris, France. I am one of those guys who have watched you from the beginning and never says anything. I just talk to you on a monitor to myself. Bill Bryce. Bill Bryce, right? Is that normal if I say this? Thank you so much. Because I know I love people who are comment here all the time. But I know there are so many loyal people who are literally watching and would never leave a comment. They would probably leave a like, but they would never leave a comment. But I appreciate that you're saying this, you know, that you're one of the first people who actually watch me, but, you know, like, never comment in a chat. I know you guys exist because I'm the same way when I watch some other creators. I have a guy who's like 64 years old. I've been watching him since 2014. He's an immigrant, he has his own school, and I watch all his live chat. Like, he doesn't talk about anything that I would be interested in. He talks about IT or like about immigrants who are like Russian, and I'm not really into talking to Russian immigrants when I live in America because they're so different from me. Very often they like don't like to integrate in the community. And like, I never comment on his life. Very, very rare. I remember I commented on his life when I was moving to America, and I was like, hey, Michael, so I moved to America 2 months from now, but I really don't want to do anything. Like, can you have suggest me? But I know I have to work a lot still in order to move to America, but I know I got a visa and I'm moving to America in like 2 months. And he looked at me, and I remember like yesterday, I was going on my bus to my work, and he looked at me like, hey, sweetheart, if you don't want to do anything before you move to America, don't do anything. Just learn English a little bit and you'll be fine. You know, I remember it like yesterday. I always enjoy your insights. Lucky to have you here. Thank you so much, Coach you. Welcome, Bill. Thanks, Bill. You should comment more. Hi, Bill. Love you guys. Love you, Guy, and your content. Thank you so much. Anyways, you're a handsome guy. No matter what you wear or doesn't wear, you're personable content, and that's likable. That's good. I like this content a lot. When are you going to do another cooking with art? Like, Frank asked me when I'm gonna do another cooking with art. Like, I tried to film second part, guys. I didn't like it because it's so much work, and like, people don't like what I did this. Like, it didn't do well, and like, I don't know. And I was not happy when I was like cooking. Maybe I'll do it more on live stream. That's what I always do on TikTok. Like, I cook my dinners on live stream on TikTok because my TikTok is very chaotic. It's like not like, you know, there's no like specific time I do TikTok live. I'm just for being like free whenever I want to do, I do it. So also, guys, if you have a friends who are gay people or who are not gay people but they like 24 years old Ukrainian guys, make sure you share this channel with them. You know, I want my YouTube growth back so bad because we need to get it back. We need to grow. We need to have more people who are gonna watch this live and make their life better, you know. You make an America is a great place. Thank you, Victor. You ready for your first gay pride? I already had my first gay pride. Watch a video. I just uploaded a video yesterday. Mrs. Thatcher got rid of Russia and Soviet Union with help of the USA in 1990. There's nothing more on this. I agree totally with Patrick Corrigan. You're an awesome guy. You're very awesome. I mean, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. And I see your comments too. Thank you. Omelets on TikTok. Omelets, pizza, everything on TikTok, guys. 119 likes. Let's get it to 130 likes. Everyone who is just watching, who is listening to me, please put thumb up, and we're gonna finish this live. Art is gonna get coffee, and Art is gonna keep... Look, let me show you something. Let me show you, guys. Let me show you something. Get some likes here in. So this is also a box that I also like. This is what I have left also. Like the letters. I showed you before. I showed you this before, but, you know, like... This is letters that I was getting. I hope, like, yeah, this is letters. What I missed? Oh boy, forgive me. Rob, you should go and to see my Say No More on this Russian, like Italy and Southern Tyrol in home. Thank Art. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate what you said. Phew, so yeah, I hope we're gonna have this 20, because I have 20 of those. I have 20 of those, and I'm gonna send 20 to the like people who are constantly. But if you didn't get yours or something, I'm gonna do more. Like I think I have 20 people, around 20 people, around this number. So I'm gonna send this all on Tuesday because I thought tomorrow is open, but tomorrow is gonna be actually a chill day because tomorrow is Memorial Days, guys, and it means I'm gonna post my new. It means it's a day off, so everyone's gonna be at home most of the time. If you're not gonna celebrate, I'm gonna post my new Patreon. I'm gonna post new Instagram picture, which is fantastic. I'm gonna do live streams everywhere. Like most of the live stream probably gonna start Twitch tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is a good time to start Twitch. I'm gonna do TikTok live, some dancing situation. I have a lot of like to watch now. People love to watch me washing dishes. That looked like Japanese writing paper in the box. LOL. Must be hard for you to read it and it is hard for me to read in English. I know. But I read all the letters, the majority of all the letters. But I love people who are like print their letters too. But I understand that everyone puts their energy and they want when someone sends me something like this, it just means a lot. It means that I was doing something right in order to grow and do stuff. So. Oh my gosh, we got another follower on Patreon. This is so cool. What do you think? Okay, guys, let me read something for you. Whew. Guys, sorry. Let me do something for you. Wait.
I had a really good question come to me today, and I wanted to do a little talk about it. I did a video that should be posting in maybe an hour.
Wait. Sorry. I just don't understand how is it possible to happen. So I had a guy. Wait. Then just another lot of nonsense. It's not didn't. Sorry. I know I should not do this in live stream. Yeah, so this is just so terrible. Like, um, there was a person who was my follower, and then I got the message that he died, and I told you about this. But then it turned out that the person who did send this message, and then I started to get a lot of messages from other person, and then it turns out that this person didn't die, that he said that he died from his family, and he was texting me from other Twitter account just to do something like, yeah, this is just fucked up. It's just what I say when I like. Remember, I talked to you about borders between influencer and follower. Like, some people just do some scary stuff, like sick shit. That's what I would say. Like, sick stuff. Like, I don't know. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I just opened my work email and like literally, like, cause I was sad when I saw this. Like, cause I thought he's died, right? And he's not dead. He was just texting me from other name, and I was not responding to. But this person was texting me like, and like, my guide would predict your life in the future. Like, it's just sick. Some people are sick. Okay, let's finish it on let's finish it on other wave. I don't wanna finish it like this. Yeah, we got 128 likes. Let's do 2 more likes, guys. I'm going to get some coffee right now, and yeah, I'm going to get some coffee right now, do my stuff, do real stuff. Guys, don't get too don't get too affected to influencers though. Or if you do respect their like, or not influencer, YouTuber, whatever. I tell you're my family, but like, um, I need to rewatch my reaction because I'm pretty sure it was terrible. Yeah. Uh, okay. Yes, this is so terrible. Like, um, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more positive. But there is like so much you don't see, right? Like, there is a lot of people. Oh, like you're like this and this. Like, yeah, I was talking about that. I was walking around. How many? Sorry. I'm walking around my house in my undies. Like, it's my culture. I don't do anything else. Like, I walk in my undies around in my, undies. So, I walk around in my undies, and yeah. And I don't try to like to wear something else. Strange things happens are don't let you put it too much down, and there is no shame in showing feelings. Yeah, I agree. You need your own line of underwear. Let's start with hoodies or shorts, guys. Shorts would be easier to make, you know? Short, the art of kindness. It's kind of good short, right? I can make short the art of kindness. Being comfortable is key. A lot of us do the same things, underwear, shorts. Is your current roommate okay with you walking around naked? Yes. Around the house. Some people can become very obsessed by their media connections on social. It's just so insane how I never respond to the person and this person, but I can see the messages, right? Or like I respond once because I'm so respectful. I'm trying to respond to people at least once, right? And then something happens. Like, when you respond once, or like the guy who I blocked 3 months ago because he was kind of crazy, and he keeps texting me on Grindr. I put my face picture on Grindr yesterday, and like I know he texted me this. He kept texting me on Grindr. I never saw him in my life, and he's like, "You are so messed up today." And I was like, "Oh my god, bro! I blocked you 3 months ago. Never responded to you. Just move away." I hate it when you have to put clothes on to go somewhere. Exactly. Rob, I agree with you. I'll wear your shorts and underwear. Thank you. I would buy one for sure, Richard. Thanks. Thank you. 132 likes. Thank you so much. That's a good life, but I've been streaming also for almost 2 hours. So We should have a little bit more likes for 2 hours of streaming, but it's good. It's very good. Is your roommate mom okay with it? My roommate mom was freaking out a little bit, but she loves me a lot. She's a Mexican lady, you know, like this old school Mexican lady, but she loves me a lot. I like her a lot. When she's visiting, she's like always take me to places. She's like, don't pay Uber, I'm gonna drive you, pay me. It's like, okay, you know, she's like very nice. Do you still have your pride tattoo? I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go again. Thank you so much. You should get your graphics guy to start designing those shirts. I'd buy one. Yes, I will do some shirts for sure. If I could be like more than once, I'd be breaking the like button. Okay. Hello, first time subscribed. Thank you so much, but we are finishing our live, so make sure you check out the whole live stream. Glad we could be here when you got that news. Positive vibes from all. Yeah. Um. Okay. Thank you guys so much. My name is Art. I'm 24 years old and I'm gonna be the next American top model. That was when I worked in a restaurant. I was like joking like this all the time. Yeah, you will have to come back and watch later. Thanks, Art. See you on TikTok. See you on TikTok, guys. I'm probably gonna go on TikTok today too. Hopefully they gonna unblock me. Thank you so much for being here with me. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 hours, more than 2 hours. I hope I made your day better. One of my things is to make your day better, you know. Eric, everyone, thank you so much. Brian, Victor, Joe, David, Robert, everyone who Rob, I didn't mention Dallas, Patrick, Darn, Rob, again, everyone, thank you so much. I see you. I like it. I want it. I got it. You like my hair? You thanks. Just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. Okay. Thank you so much. And let's make this world better, please. Bye. No, it wasn't like, bye. Hogs art. Thirst trap. Ta la 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 la. Okay.